guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some new makeup releases and my thoughts surrounding them. These are always some great videos to film. Thank you so much to my friend Samantha March for creating this series. Her series is ongoing every week, so do check out her channel for more Will I Buy It videos. And without further ado, let's chat about some new makeup. So the first thing I want to talk about for sure, I'm just pulling up on Trend Mood here, is the new Wayne Goss lip products. So these I'm super excited about. As soon as he announced that he was doing something else, I was definitely thinking it was going to be makeup related because it just kind of seems like the logical next step, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was. I was thinking maybe a base product for some reason, but I was totally surprised when it was lip products. I watched his video surrounding this launch and my friend Mel was actually the model for these shades. So congratulations to you, Mel. I definitely saw that and was like, wow, what an amazing opportunity. So she looks beautiful in all of them. It was very hard to pick ones that I wanted to purchase, but here's kind of where my thoughts are with this. I want to get one lipstick, one lip liner, and one lip gloss. There are 3 different lip products that he's making here, or that he's made. Because he purchases all of his own orders himself, the amount of products that are going to be available is not going to be the same as a very large company. So I want to be cognizant of that as a consumer. I know a lot of you guys want to get your hands on these, and I don't want to be someone that grabs everything for one swatch video, and then other people can't get something that they want. So Mel did a great job showing us what each shade looks like, and that way we can all decide which ones we want. And for myself, I'm going to get one of each thing, like I said, so I can be cognizant of others. So the shades that I have my eyes on, I'm definitely going to pick between them though. I'm not going to pick like 3 or 4 or 5 because that's just going to be too crazy. I'm thinking I want to get either Lily. I'll show you the swatches in the picture here as well. Lily looks really beautiful, but so does... Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hubby got me Starbucks. How nice. The shades I'm looking at, okay, Daisy looks nice, Lily looks nice, and then Amaryllis. Those 3 are kind of like the 3 that I'm kind of looking at. Definitely going to pick one of them though. I don't want to go too crazy like I said. Moving on to lip glosses, it's going to be very easy for me. Cherry Blossom will be the lip gloss I will get. And then lip liners, what are they? Oh, Natural Berry will probably be the one that I will get. So it's just the lipsticks that's going to be a little tough to decide between because they're all so beautiful. They have that nice creamy formula, which is what he was talking about in his video. If you haven't seen that video, go over to his channel. He talks all about the launch. I'm really, really excited about them though. I'm very proud of him for doing that, going out on his own and doing his own thing and putting quality controls on it. So many companies just slap something together and it sounds like he has got a ton of thought and money and time into developing these things. So I'm really hopeful that this launch goes well for him. So very, very excited about this. The next thing I want to talk about is this Becca highlighter. Now, truth be told, I haven't purchased a Becca highlighter in such a long time. I don't know if it's just because I'm kind of growing out of that phase or if it's just because something hasn't grabbed me in a little while. I don't know, but when you pick up one of her highlighters, they're a really big pan worth of a ton of product, which is good. I mean, you do get your money's worth for sure. They're very pigmented as well, so you don't need a ton of product either. But this next one is called Own Your Light. And to me, this one is definitely going to be catered towards medium to deep skin tones, which is why for myself, I don't think it would be like the best match for my skin, but I think that this would be a beautiful color for those of you that are looking for something like that. It's a warm gold shade that has some peach and pink tones to it. It looks really, really beautiful actually. So for those of you that are interested in it, do let me know if you end up picking it up. It does look really pretty, but I'm gonna skip on this one. Next, I wanna talk about the Drunk Elephant body care line. I've had a few kind of inquiries from you guys as to whether or not I will be picking these up or not. And there's a lot of you as well that also really could care less about this. So I'm kind of stuck between like, should I review this or not? For myself, I'm pretty loyal to my Living Proof line for my hair. There's some other products I've also talked about in the past that I've really loved, but when I try a new shampoo, it's like, ooh, this is gonna be a real risk for me. So the first one is the glossing shampoo. It's called Cocomino. I also am a little weary about when brands start to go off of what they're good at. I don't know if that's just me being a little nervous about things, because it's definitely been very like successfully executed by other brands, but when a skincare company goes into a different niche, I'm kind of like, ooh, is it actually that good, right? So let me know if you've tried this, but the glossing shampoo hasn't really caught my attention. The reviews on Sephora also aren't that great. And the cream conditioner is kind of the same thing, also mediocre reviews. It's from the same line though. It has the Cocomino in the name. This says it's a concentrated, nourishing blend of non-fragrant plant oils to soften, smooth, and detangle hair types. I don't know. I don't know about this one. It doesn't get me overly excited, which is why I've kind of been holding off until now. The next thing is this detangling spray, and I don't know. I guess I'm just like not overly excited about really anything in this line. Like they also have a deodorant that I'm like, no, because there's so many deodorants. Like this is a cream deodorant. Very interesting. But the natural deodorants have never really done me very well. In fact, because they have essential oils in them, they get my skin very reacted. Next, we have a body lotion called, is it Sili? Sili? Sili body lotion. No, Sili, I don't know. Anyway, this is also one that has had mixed reviews. So as a whole, this like body care line just isn't really drawing me. Let's talk about the 2 new Hourglass products, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna wait to order these until the kind of hecticness of the post kind of relieves itself, because when I got my Sephora VIB sale order, I did tell you guys about this before, but if you're new to my channel, my order got lost with Canada Post, and then they told me that it wasn't going to be recovered, and then it somehow showed up on my door. So it was a bit of a kind of whirlwind as to whether or not I was going to get it. I'm also hearing from a ton of you that people are very, very slow with their packages, which is absolutely understandable right now. But because of that, I don't want to order something now and then wait like 4 weeks to get it. So I'm just going to wait until things start to kind of settle out a little bit. But this is the Veil Setting Spray from Hourglass, and I'm very, very excited about this because I'm hopeful this doesn't have fragrance in it. Hourglass is really good for their veil powder, like their loose powder. That is absolutely excellent and has no fragrance in it, and that is amazing because when you think about luxury makeup, you very much think about Chanel, La Mer, often have a ton of fragrance in their loose powder, but the veil setting powder does not. So I'm looking at the list here for fragrance. Nothing. Nothing in this setting spray, and the reviews are really, really high. So I'm excited. A lot of these reviews say received free sample though. So you gotta wonder if there's bias there, but I'm excited to test this one out for sure and let you know once things start to get a little bit better with the post. The next thing also is their Veil Eye Primer, another thing I want to try, you guys. Very excited about this. This one says it creates a smooth, even canvas and increases eyeshadow wear for up to 24 hours. This I like because if it's a smoothing primer, those are one of my favorite types of primers to use. I certainly don't want something that's going to settle into any wrinkling or texture. Sometimes when an eye primer dries down, it can do that for me. But the one that I really love right now is the Smashbox 24-Hour Wear Eye Primer. I've talked about that one before. That one gives a nice smoothing base and I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to try this one though. Very, very hopeful. It does look like it has a bit of a beigey kind of color, so it's gonna kind of cancel out lines that you might have on your eyes. Like the skin is very thin, obviously, at the eye area, so it's gonna camouflage some things too. So very hopeful for that one as well. Next, I wanna talk about the Fenty products because I am getting a couple questions about that. So I am unsure as to whether I'm going to try the cream blushes and bronzers. Cream products, like I've mentioned in the past, is not my first choice. I do have a Glossier Cloud Paint. It's actually on my cheeks today, and it looks really beautiful, I think. Like I literally put next to nothing on because I was worried. But maybe it's not even like, maybe I should put a little bit more next time, I don't know. But that one was really nice, and I'm just kind of getting my feet wet when it comes to cream products because I bought a whole bunch like a couple of years ago and wasn't really grabbing them as often, and then they all kind of expired and went bad. So then I stopped buying them for a while, and now my tastes are kind of getting a little bit more like, maybe I'm interested in these again. So I'm gonna hold off on the Fenty cream blushes and bronzers for now while I test the Glossier one out and just kind of see if I'm gonna be pulling that Glossier product a lot, and if so, maybe I will kind of give myself a clue that I want more cream products in the future, but I'm thinking I'm gonna hold off on these. But do let me know. I know a lot of you purchase these, so are they worth buying? Do let me know. The last product I'll talk about today is actually the Glow Recipe Toner, which a few of you have also told me that you've purchased. Now, I'm going to just quickly see. I love the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist, but I use it purely for a setting spray. I don't use it as a skincare product. But obviously, like when you set your skin with it, it's gonna absorb into your skin, duh. But just because I'm already seeing some sensitivity in my skin, I'm 30 years old, I have some redness to my cheeks, and I don't want it to get any worse. And the studies that I'm seeing anyways, and basically the kind of opinion of dermatologists and stuff now, are saying that essential oils and perfume products, so both, can cause sensitivity to the skin. So for a toner like this is obviously a skincare product, and I have been told that Glow Recipe has perfume, and sure enough it does. So it does have fragrance / perfume as the last ingredient in here, unfortunately. It's really too bad because, I mean, obviously you guys make your own decisions based on you, right? Like take the information that I give you, and if you think that it's something you want to follow, cool, glad to be of help. If not, you know, I'm not making you do anything. I think that's kind of the feedback that I've been getting is when I tell you guys about these things, people go like, well, I'm going to use it anyway. And it's like, okay, like nobody's putting a gun to your head. So people are very, very passionate about this stuff. So I'm not going to use the toner because of that, because of what I know. I can't ignore it at this point. And because I have redness to my skin, I'm already showing some sensitivity, right? So for me, that's what I'm starting to take a look at and what I'm noticing. For others, you do you. Fragrance, including essential oils, has been linked to sensitivity and increased sensitivity in the skin, even if you don't see a reaction right away. So unfortunately, products like that I'm going to be avoiding in the future. But this toner, I wish that it was something I could use because it looks pretty cool, but once again, not ingredients I'm going to be putting on my skin on a regular basis. What do you think of these new releases? Is there anything that you purchased maybe during the VIB sale? And I would love to know your thoughts on all these things. Do you want me to review them? Do you have another product that you want me to review instead? Do let me know. Until my next one, guys, take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.
But somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the